Welcome back to What Arty Noobs. This is an M10 Wolverine. It's a Tier 5 American turreted tank destroyer. It's located on the south spawn of Malinovka, and it's under the command of Picklefish44. Now, this Tier 5 tank destroyer is, fairly well known. 6,706 of them were made. They actually cost $47,900 when they were made, and it was the most popular tank destroyer in the American inventory. Yes, even more so than the Hellcat. Well, this one is armed with a 76mm main gun, which is capable of 115 alpha, 128mm pen, and it's got a shell velocity of about 792 meters per second. It's actually quite a decent little tank, based on the same sort of hull chassis as the M4, but without all the armour. It's basically a very, very thin armoured vehicle. Only 38.1mm at the front of the hull. So, and 57mm at the front of the turret. So it can take severe damage. It's also got 10 degrees of gun depression, so it can work ridgelines. The standard reload is 3.07 seconds. You can see here Picklefish has got it down to 2.62. Now, I say it's famous, actually. Basically got a Stars and Stripes version here, but you'd never see that during the war. Because, of course, camouflage. They would need to have it something less so bright. So far, nothing for us to shoot at, but it won't stay that way. Oh, and our first customer, Cavalier, gets his first hit in front of the vehicle. Oh, he's not unspotted at the moment. He popped straight back up, but he has spotted a KV-1 in a very nice position, and he puts that one in. Bounces off the rear of the turret. The second one goes into the body. I think he's trying to get an ammo rack there, but that shell was a little too low. That's better. That's more the area the ammo rack's in. That's going to hit the driver, but it actually hit the tracks. That hit the tracks as well. And there he's got the kill. Now, he didn't pull back, or rather... Oh! Now he's actually receiving fire from one of his own teammates there. The Panzer C, the Death Toaster. I think he's trying to tell him to pull back because you'd be safer that way. He didn't pull back, which kind of indicates there's nobody in a position to shoot him. And that also indicates that most of the enemy tanks are probably up here. And now he's going to go to town on those ones which were visible. That went behind the Panzer. Oh, another one, P43 making himself exposed. Got the top of him. Yeah, got that one in. High roll for 122. The occasional shell seems to be keeping them active. Oh, now this is a bit of a problem. We've got a troll now. Panzer C, the Death Toaster, wants to have a go himself. I think he's more than likely going to end up here coming a cropper though. He just killed the Panzer Aslains H. Yes, if that Death Toaster's not careful, he could end up getting wiped out. They're not exactly well camouflaged, those Panzer. We're looking over where he's going, but I kind of get the feeling he's actually going to end up getting wiped out. Panzer. Oh, it's the P43, the Italian. Oh, he stopped. He banged into something. Got the engine bay there. One more to kill. Oh, well, he didn't get the kill, but the T-34 did. Another one goes down. T-67. We're well up on the enemy now, but I don't see this time to actually abandon this position. He wants to knock that tree down. It didn't give him the support that he wanted in terms of camo. But the only enemy tank up the hill is now basically cornered. But what we have got is an enemy tank directly ahead from us. So it does take a little while to turn. Nice hit. And again, one more to kill. Oh, he misses out again. Yep, the Valiant kill steals that one. The enemy have got 2 tanks into our rear. They've got a BDR G1B and a Wolverine. He's blind firing the Wolverine at the moment. Based on... Nope, that one kicked up the earth. He's kicking up the earth there. You can see when those spurts of ground plume up. Bit late on the BDR there. I'd knock this tree down as well if I was you, because that will give you some natural cover. The M10 RBFM's just been spotted. It's basically the French version of this one, but it's a premium. And he missed with that shot, and the M10 knew where it was coming from, so he pulled back into cover. I keep your eyes on our cap area though, because that BDR is more than likely going to end up... By the way, our Panzer VII Parlapetta, yeah, he didn't last very long. Probably that's why he was shooting at us. He just wanted to get into a different game. Nice shooting there. That BDR's gone past our cap, so I think he's on a no cap kill all. We're blind firing the bushes there, and he's now into these premium rounds. You don't get a whole lot of ammunition, only 65 rounds, so you do need to be careful you don't run out of ammo. But premium ammos are more than useful for a BDR, and he got a nice little hole there. 2 shots should kill the BDR. He didn't get spotted either. Got a T-67 making a suicide run there, and he's going to end up getting wiped out. He's got behind the buildings. We're focusing on the Wolverine, and the T-67 got wiped out. Now the BDR might be tempted to pull forward. We're unlikely to get a kill shot with 1 round. Just trying to resight himself. He's just within range of that BDR G1B. Our natural view range is 370 meters, so he possibly can see that guy. Oh, the Wolverine's on the move. He's headed back to his own cap. And one up the rear as he goes. He didn't like that. He obviously didn't like that. Scores are even at the moment. There's 5 left on either team. And our team are coming up against a pair of RBFMs. And yes, they are so OP because of the fire rate. So only 2 kills for Picklefish at the moment. Intuition's just changed him to the high explosive rounds because they'll have more effect against the M10 RBFMs than the APCR rounds. Ooh, Intuition changed back to the APCR. Maybe he thinks he's going to be dealing with the BDR G1B first. Our Churchill is just at the other end of the lake. And that would be tempting for the BDR. He's coming, skirting around the bottom part of the lake. There's a ground depression there, so he can sneak up on that BDR and find out where he's gone. He might still be there. He may have deemed it too dangerous to actually try and go back to his own cap area. I'd hold on to your ammo for the moment. Oh, he is there. Nice shot right through the side. Go for the kill. Oh, he didn't get it. In fact, the Churchill gets the kill. But here's the Wolverine again. And that one gets him in the engine bay. 1 shot to kill. Oh, it didn't. He only got 17 hit points. He's firing the HE rounds, which should penetrate the Wolverine, but they're not. They're actually doing minor damage. Well, he's decided to abandon his position and try and help the Churchill to get rid of that Wolverine. Oh, Churchill didn't need any help. He actually got rid of the Wolverine. And now we're going to try and sneak up on the M10 RBFMs using the area next to the lake. This ground depression should help us get close to them without them seeing exactly where we are. And then once we've highlighted them, the Strid M42 and the BDR G1B up the hill Oh, and they found the M10, or one of them. Oh, we lost the BDR G1B, but there's the other one. Oh, it's a Matilda. And we did get spotted. And now we're going to potentially take fire from more than one target. Okay, the Churchill's helping us. Oh, we took a hit. No, don't auto-aim on. Whatever you do, don't auto-aim. You're going to need to use the ridgeline against them. Ow. And there's a kill from the Churchill again. So the Churchill now has 3 kills, but the enemy's kind of out of place because there's the M10. We're dialing in on him. 1 shot in. Next shot could kill. Yes, he got him. That means there's only 1 enemy left. It's the M10 RBFM. Everybody should converge on the enemy cap area because that guy can only kill 1 at a time. It's best not to try and all go in one by one because if you all go in at the same time, he can't kill you all, and one of your shells is obviously going to get home. Now, he hasn't spotted us yet because Sixth Sense hasn't gone off. The Churchill's on his way. The Churchill's trying to say us, pull back. He doesn't want us to go in one by one. We've been spotted. We're going to start receiving fire. Yeah, Churchill doesn't like it. He wants us all together. And yes, we can see where he is now. He's on the north bank of the inlet, I think. Strip's going to find him very shortly. There he is. Okay, go for it. 1 in. Kill shot. Yes! Nicely done. That's a kill and wins the game. Here's the end of battle stats, and that was the first ace tanker for Picklefish44 in the M10 Wolverine. He also managed to get a spotter badge for spotting at least 1,000 hit points of damage, fire for effect for doing more damage than the hit points of his own vehicle, fighter badge for getting at least 4 kills. He got 4 exactly. Bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, he got 9. And he got a high caliber for dealing the most damage in that game overall. And his win rate from the game was 10,860. I kind of get the feeling he was eager to get that kill or those kills so that he could actually pick up the ace tanker. He knew he was done very well in terms of damage during that game. And this was his first ace because you can tell he's got the scrolls underneath. You only get that the first time. Let's have a look at team score. Well, there were bots in this game, but he still managed to get 2,117 hit points of damage. Second highest damage went to the enemy BDRG1B, who got 1,963. And the third highest damage went to the Churchill 1, who had 1,893. And I kind of get the feeling he wanted Picklefish to fall back because he wanted those kills for himself so that he would get the high caliber instead. But Picklefish had been steadily accumulating hit points and kills by sitting on those heights, watching at F7 and looking out for the enemy tanks. He deserved this victory. When it came to kills, the highest number was, in fact, the M10 RBFM. He got 6 kills in that game, picked up a top gun. 4 kills went to Picklefish, 3 kills went to the Churchill 1, and some of those kills actually Picklefish would have got. So, in fact, actually, he probably would have picked up a Radley's or maybe, well, mainly a top gun, if only somebody else hadn't stolen those kills away from him, the Churchill. And when it came to base XP, he got that one too. So he actually got the highest damage, highest base XP, but missed out on the kills to the RBFM. 1,344 base, the only player to get over 1,000. Second highest went to the Churchill 1, 786. And the third highest actually goes to the Striv M42, who managed 673. The last 3 tanks left alive. He fired 49 rounds. Well, I told you, 65 rounds in total. So he did have some spare at the end, actually. He said 16 rounds left. He got 29 direct hits on the enemy and 20 penetrations, 5 splash. Damage of 2,117, of which 1,967 were at more than 300 meters. 7 hits received from the enemy, 5 penetrations, 2 non-penetrations. He was lucky. Those shots were the only ones that actually hit the tracks, and I think the Matilda Black Prince has something to do with that. 115 hit points of damage blocked by armor, 4 enemy vehicles spotted, 9 enemy vehicles damaged, 4 killed, 2,440 hit points of spotting assist. Now, he did earn a profit on a premium count of 12,272 cricket credits. I almost said crickets. Based on the fact that he did have high ammunition costs out of that game. He also had 12,096 experience points out of it, getting a reward for completion of a mission of 8,064. So, yes, a slow, careful match. It was a pity when the Intuition actually selected the HE rounds for the M10. He was firing at that because he was only getting tiny amounts of health damage each time. If he had selected the APCI, he probably would have got those kills. But there you go. I think the Churchill was also very keen to get those kills as well. But there you go. It was a good game. And he held that position for an awful long time, even after that Panzer Sebs made a fool of himself by not only coming up, firing on Picklefish, but coming up to his position and effectively abandoning it and then driving off into the enemy to die. If only he'd had Picklefish's sense, then he would have stuck around and picked up huge amounts of hit points off the enemy as they slowly exposed themselves. I hope you enjoyed that replay. If you did, please give this video a like, do subscribe to our channel, leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm, and thank you for watching.